Welcome to Mary's Menagerie. In today's video, I'm going to transform these 3 items from trash to treasure. I hope you enjoy the video. Project number 1, a wooden caddy transformation. I purchased this wooden caddy at Goodwill. It cost me $2.99. It's pretty rustic looking. It even said as is on the sticker, so I know it's not in the best shape, but I decided to paint it white using Waverly Snow White chalk paint. I don't show it in the video, but I probably did 2 or 3 coats to make it a solid white. Next, I used this lightweight spackling that I got from Dollar Tree. There were lots of little cracks and gaps in the wood, so I thought I would fill those to make it look a little bit nicer. After the spackling dried, I sanded it and I painted 1 more coat of paint. I'm going to decoupage some tissue paper to put in the bottom of this caddy. So here I am making a pattern out of some copy paper so I can cut my tissue paper easily. Here you can see my copy paper was a little bit too big, so I had to trim it up a little bit more. I purchased my tissue paper from Dollar Tree, and I am going to place my pattern exactly where I want it on the paper, so the pattern is even on both ends, and the top and the bottom. And also I can make all 4 of the pieces that I'm going to use exactly the same. Next, I'm going to carefully cut out the pieces of tissue paper. After cutting out all 4 pieces, I wanted to make sure that they all fit, so I placed them in the bottom of each rectangle. I'm going to use my Mod Podge to decoupage the tissue paper into place. I'm securing one end of the paper on the right hand side, and then I'll add some more Mod Podge to the left and then lay it all down so it should be as wrinkle-free as possible. I'm going to do the same thing for all 4 rectangles, and I wanted to go ahead and leave this in here. I actually tore the tissue paper on this one but I was able to patch it and it's not too noticeable. I had let the Mod Podge dry for a little bit before I put the top coat on. So here I am putting the top coat on all 4 pieces. The last step is to coat the entire caddy with Mod Podge to protect the paint. And here we have the final result. You can use this item as a regular caddy, or you can set it on end and use it as little shelves, or you can lay it on its side and use it as little shelves. Project number 2, a cookie tin upgrade. Instead of throwing this tin out, I decided I was going to decoupage it and turn it into some home decor storage. I'm going to use this Waverly chalk paint. The color is Snow White. I did have to do a couple different coats to make sure all the writing was gone. I'm going to take this tape measure and I'm going to measure how long it is, and I'm going to measure the distance around it. This is the tissue paper I'm going to use. I'm going to measure it out, so I cut it and it'll fit perfectly, hopefully. Now I'm going to carefully cut out the tissue paper. Now I'm going to apply my Mod Podge. I'm just going to put a little bit at the beginning to get the paper in the right spot, and then I will do it little by little as I go around the can. After I let it dry, I then added a layer of Mod Podge to the whole thing. The next step is to use my molds and this amazing casting resin to make some rosettes. I'm going to make one for this project and one for my next project. You're going to combine the equal amounts of side A and side B, and then you're going to pour it into the mold. After mixing the two parts together, you just pour it into the molds, and it takes about 10 minutes for it to harden up. You can see it turning white, and in a few minutes it'll be solid. This is the rosette I'm going to use on this project. I'm going to paint it with my Waverly chalk paint. The color's ink. I'm going to go ahead and paint the second rosette because the directions say you should probably paint it in the first couple minutes after it hardens because the paint will stick better. I must have lost the footage where I actually used my white wax to get the white detail on this. Now I am using my E6000 to glue it onto the lid. The last step is to use Mod Podge. I'm using the matte finish to coat the lid and the rosette. And here is the final result. Project number 3, a Matchbox holder. I purchased this little Matchbox holder at Goodwill for $1.49. I've always wanted one of these little Matchbox holders, but I could never find one that was like the perfect one. So I thought, I'm going to make it the way I want to see it. So I'm going to take off the sticker, and then I'm going to sand it down a little bit. And then I'm going to use my Waverly chalk paint, the color ink, and I'm going to paint it. And I did put a couple coats on there. Now I'm going to use the second rosette that I made. I'm going to use my E6000, put a little bit on there, and I'm going to glue it to the front of the Matchbox holder. My last step was to coat the Matchbox holder with this clear satin spray. And here is the final result. I was pretty happy with how this turned out, but now I have to go buy a box of matches so I have something to put in it. And here we have a picture of all 3 completed projects. Thank you for watching Mary's Menagerie. Please like and subscribe if you enjoyed the video.